2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped.
Now Golden State's starting five. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. MP out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Moody in at the 3. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Thornton with the step back. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Out left to the wing. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. MP outside. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Pass to Edgecombe.
Connecting from out there, it really opens up the offense.
Grimes with it, defended by Moody. Back to Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to MP. And it's Thornton finishing it off.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Grimes. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to him.
Is this setup? He usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Green with a screen for Hield. And no good. Good D by Drummond.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. Watford finds Maxey. Driving inside. That one goes in. Maxey's got 5 now.
That is just next-level speed on that drive from Maxey.
Over to the left wing. Here's MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Edgecombe. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. Edgecombe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Warriors trail by 7. Now Moody. No scoring in this one. Here's Thornton. Back to Moody. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Kuminga the pass to Hield. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Watford. Here's Bona. Edgecombe with it from the arc. It's hauled in by MP.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here is Moody. They kick out to Hield. They get it back. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Look at the Kings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they were one of the worst teams in the league. They still aren't in the top half, but at least we've seen improvement, and there's still time left this season.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Pass to Grimes. From deep, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
MP's shot is good.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Pass to Edgecombe. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Hield against Maxey. Back to MP. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Took him no time at all on that one. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively. Control, confidence, that's been showing it all from the midi.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Back to MP. Will it go? It's hauled in by the 76ers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Here's Bona. Now Edgecombe. Now Grimes. He has yet to score. A 3-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by Watford. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 12. Maxey on the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. And it's Gordon in for Quentin Grimes. Is checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Now here's Kuminga. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Podziemski. Misses the 3. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one is good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
Here's Edgecombe, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Buries it from 3-point range. Edgecombe's got 15 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Golden State moving the ball around. Horford with the screen on Gordon. Kuminga with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Podziemski on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 13. Edgecombe, he can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Green. MP outside. Pass to Podziemski. And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 5. 17-foot shot on the way. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Horford. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good. Podziemski's got his second bucket.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Maxey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And stolen by Maxey. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Warriors foul.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Second team foul. Now in for Philadelphia, number 7.
Pass to Gordon. Over MP. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Gordon. And the 76ers lead by 15. Podziemski on the wing. Picked by Horford. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
On the attack, right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
You've got Gordon, also Lowry out there, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Stolen. Here's Podziemski, defended by Gordon. Pass to Thornton. Richard, now recovering. What a move, MP!
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Gordon with a screen on Thornton. Here's Bona, guarded by Horford. Here's Bona, still scoreless. Pocket 2, here's Lowry. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Horford. MP finds Payton. Back to Thornton. MP with the easy bucket inside.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Pass to Bona, back to Gordon. To the middle. And that one's good, Bona. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. MP finishes inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The 76ers leading by 10. Grimes with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Maxey. Back to Grimes.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
To the inside. And stolen by Maxey. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Gordon's checked in for the 76ers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys?
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Kuminga kicks to MP. Pass to Hield. Over Grimes. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, the dime from MP on time and on target.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
They kick out to Hield. Back to MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Maxey passes to Watford. Back to Maxey. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right wing. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Thornton against Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Pass to Thornton. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Gordon. Offensive rebound. And Thornton kicks to Kuminga. Horford the pass to Thornton. Goes back up. Outside, Kuminga. Now, here's Moody. Golden State moving it around. Snatched up. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
For the Sixers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Grimes. Inside, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Edwards. Pass to MP. There's the three. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Back to Maxey. It's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Grimes, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Thornton. Pass to Green. MP up top. He takes it in. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooting.
To the middle. Here's Watford. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
And they're running. Finished off the break. Williams has got 7.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Warriors trail by 21. Hield outside. Back to MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Thornton's got 27 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
On top, Maxey. Covered by Hield. The rebound by Hield.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Pass to Edgecombe. Nice move. Here's Maxey. Here's Watford. Pocket 6. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Grimes. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Warriors trail by 17. Moody the pass to MP. On the wing. The screen on Maxey. Pass to Thornton. Back to Hield. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Philadelphia ball.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Watford, defended by Kuminga. Here's Grimes, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grimes has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Maxey. Hield against Maxey. 5 to shoot. The 3. Hield will hit.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Grimes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
The 76ers leading by 22. Maxey finds Watford. There's the triple. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Jim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Three-pointer, Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Maxey, no good. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside, Green. Hield sets the pick for Green. For the 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of them. All right, and now time. And that about wraps it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Buddy Hield is out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Back to Maxey. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 24.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Drummond working against Green. Hield sets the pick for Green. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.